Hello, Leo. We are going to do a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo stelliums, or if you have strong Leo in your energy, this is going to be the first section is going to be how the masculine feels about Leo feminine, and then we'll do Leo masculine and the timestamp below. So, whoever Leo feminine is dealing with romantically, whoever is on their mind, whether you're together or not, what is going on with this masculine energy? What is going on with the person on Leo feminine's mind? What is going on with this masculine, please? All right, this is kind of a lot. I'm not going to take that. It's like 5 cards. I just want 1 or 2, please. We have trust issues. Afraid to be hurt, doesn't trust themselves, finds ways to not trust people. I can't do it. So, optimism is an issue for this person because they could possibly have some trust issues. Finds ways to not trust people, insecurities. I can't do it. So, they have a lot of negativity, a lot of self doubt, and problems trusting. Maybe they were in a bad relationship before, they could have been cheated on in the past, or they just have trust issues, but they lack in optimism. Everything is I can't, right? So tell us about trust issues for this masculine. Why do they have trust issues? What's going on with this masculine, please? Why does this masculine have trust issues, or what is this masculine's overall energy regarding trust issues? The moon. I feel like we have this for Cancer feminine, I believe, or Cancer masculine reading about whatever feminine they were dealing with. But we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here with the moon card. So yeah, it's like in their just their feelings, they there's a lack of trust. Something may have happened in their lifetime. Maybe they've seen people being mistreated, in their family, or they could have issues with their mother or something like that that leads to some type of trust issues, or they've just been cheated on before. They're very closed down. They may have strong Cancer where it's like they're very closed down, shelled in. It's like they protect themselves with that shell, which Cancer normally does. Why do we have I can't do it? Tell us about I can't do it. So the Emperor, stubbornness, not lack of really even trying. This could be an Aries, Taurus type of an energy, but it's like this person just has this very stubborn, has an energy of, well, they can't do it before they decide they can't do anything before they even try. And this is going to be frustrating for you, Leo feminine, dealing with this person because everything is I can't. I feel like this person just doesn't even put in the effort into doing anything. There's almost a laziness about them because they just automatically feel like they can't do anything and they don't bother trying to do anything. Just a really pessimistic outlook. And so then, of course, things don't work out because they have such a pessimistic outlook. What action is this person actually taking towards Leo? So you have Justice in reverse, you have Libra energy, and the Knight of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they may be moving very slowly, not budging at all. Just very, very slow. They may not even like their job, or they may have issues with their boss or something like that. But when it comes to, I feel like things are a little bit just unbalanced between the two of you because I just getting that this person possibly doesn't put in enough work. They don't put in it's like unbalanced. Like you possibly are the one that does everything, reaches out to them, makes plans, or it's just like this person doesn't really, it's a very lackadaisical, not a lot of effort coming from this person. Let's see how the signs are feeling about Leo feminine, please. And then this person's very stubborn, so they don't really, it's almost like, this person just doesn't budge. They feel like maybe you should be the one to reach out to them. There's a strong, just stubborn I just keep getting the word stubborn. So even if things are not fair for you, this person just doesn't see it that way. They don't see that they don't feel like they have to possibly take any action, or they feel like they just can't, or they feel like they don't have to. All right. So if you're dealing with an Aries, we have breaking point, and it says, I'm reaching my breaking point. I feel pushed to make a decision. If you're dealing with a Taurus, we have Verge, and it says, I'm about to confess my true feelings. Please be willing to listen. If you're dealing with a Gemini, we have online dating, and it says, I have a few love interests online, nothing serious. If you're dealing with a Cancer, we have regret, and it says, I regret walking away. I wish I knew then what I knew now. And with this Cancer energy, I feel like this person knows. That's why we have this regret, because it's like they know that they kind of did you wrong and they were in the wrong here, and that they probably feel like they owe you an apology, or they would like to apologize. But again, this person is taking their time, or they're just very, very slow, and they may feel like they can't do it because they may not know what's going on with you, or they feel like they almost feel justified because it's like, well, what I've been through in my life, it's like they justify their actions. They kind of justify why they did what they did or treated you in a certain way, or they don't see, even if they knew what they did that was effed up, they feel like, well, yeah, of course, that they're not extremely apologetic. It's like they blame everybody else for why they are the way that they are. What, you know what I mean? It's like that's kind of what I'm getting from this person. Even though they know that they're wrong, it's kind of like an oh well. If you're dealing with a Leo, another Leo, we have control, and it says, I'm trying to control the situation to avoid having it control me. If you're dealing with a Virgo, we have only you, and it says, I'm not seeing anyone else, if that's what you're wondering. If you're dealing with a Libra, we have work, and it says, I've been keeping myself busy with work and improving my finances. So you can see that kind of here where someone is just trying to pass the time, just focusing on themselves, focusing on work here. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, we have no escape. And it says, it doesn't matter how far I run, my heart always runs back to you. And I feel like if you're dealing with a Scorpio, this person is possibly like they may not trust you for some reason. I don't know if you've given them a reason not to, but it's like they may not trust you in what you're doing. I still feel like someone wants to reach out, especially a Scorpio, but again, we have the trust issues here. So they're taking their time. They're very slow to come around. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you have gossip, and it says, I've heard a lot of rumors about you that have been difficult to ignore. There could be gossip at work. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, we have self pleasure, and it says, I pleasure myself to your pictures I've secretly saved on my phone. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, we have true love. If you are dealing with a Pisces, we have divinely guided. You may meet a new Pisces, or they feel divinely guided in this connection with you. So, what is the energy between Leo feminine and this person? What is the energy between Leo feminine and this person, please? So, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. We also have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more moments in your present life. So this person does seem to have some trust issues that they need to heal so that they could be happier and more optimistic in their relationship. Because it's almost like an energy of someone who you know brings the relationship down and brings the energy down because they just have such negative energy, and I feel like this person wants to reach out. I do, but they're taking their time because either they don't trust you, they're not sure what you're doing. Some of them feel like they weren't really wrong, and even if they were wrong, it's like they feel like it's not an oh well, like they don't care, but it's more like, well, if you had been through what I've been through, then you would have done the same thing. It's like someone needs to kind of let go of whatever this moon trust energy, this fear that they have when it comes to relationships, and so they kind of sabotage it in a way. Let's see, what do we have for what went wrong between Leo feminine and this person? Some of you have someone here too who I feel like this person really wants to reach out, but they're just very, very stubborn. They're very, very stubborn, and I don't feel like they're really they're holding, they're accountable for their own actions. What went wrong between Leo feminine and this person? They wanted to rush into it and then bounce. So if you were dealing with someone like that with trust issues, just wanting to have a good time and then leave, it's like you weren't really having that. You probably pushed them to the curb. They feel like you were wrong for doing that, texting others in front of you. And if this person, see, it's like this person doesn't really think that anything that they did was wrong. They don't see it that way. They're like, and in a way, but if this person has trust issues, they may be afraid of having a commitment or being in a relationship, possibly because they were divorced. Maybe something happened to them in the past. So they have a hard time opening up. They feel like they can't do it. They're very pessimistic. They need to be more optimistic. Aside from this, I feel like for those of you who are in a deep committed relationship with this person, maybe they were actually your spouse. This person has some issues trusting you. They do want to reach out. I feel like even that person that was just in it to have a good time because they have trust issues and they don't want to get in a relationship with someone because of those trust issues, they still want to reach out to, but they're also very stubborn and they don't really own up to what they did or their side of the situation. Let's get some messages for Leo feminine, please. Messages for Leo feminine. Messages for Leo feminine regarding the situation. Messages for Leo feminine. We have tough girl. Your inner strength intimidates them. They're hoping you make the first move, but don't. Any man worth having must match your strength. So yeah, this person is stubborn. They want you to come towards them first. Just very stubborn. They're just it's a stubborn energy. Doesn't not accountable for their part in anything. Is kind of what I'm getting. But they do want to speak, but they want you to be the one to reach out because of pride, stubbornness, all of that. Energy of the connection at the end of the month. 25, high honors, recognition, awards, fame, longevity. So if this person they could finally decide to reach out to you here. Somebody could be getting highly recognized at work as well. Or there could be some type of work. This person could be getting recognized at work, maybe you. That's kind of a different situation. Or somebody finally makes a decision. If this is a workplace, there could be some type of recognition or you to speak like at work. One more card. Rich Lord, idealism, ambitions, business, favorable luck. There's definitely something here about work though. And I feel like somebody gets some type of recognition. There could be like a pay increase or something like that. Someone's very ambitious and focusing on their work. And that could be this person who's really focusing on their work rather than focusing on the relationship with you. And because they're focusing so much on work, they're getting a lot done. They're getting recognized because they're really focused on their work. So, like outside of the relationship, it looks like work is going well. Go ahead and think of a question, Leo. We'll pull an answer card for, well, let's get one more card. Positive message, affirmations for Leo, please. Leo feminine. I also feel like this person doesn't want to be rejected by you too, and that's because of their pride and stubbornness. But they're focusing more, putting a lot of their effort, I feel like, on work. Message affirmations for Leo. We have presence, and it says, I am at peace in the present moment. So maintaining peace, maintaining your strength, maintaining your peace of mind, and not letting this situation get to you, not letting it bother you, focusing on what you need to focus on yourself. Go ahead and think of a question. We'll pull an answer card for Leo Feminine. What is the answer to Leo Feminine? We have You're Ready. All right, so that is what I have for you, Leo Feminine. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. You all stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. All right, Leo masculine. So this is going to be the feminine on your mind. Whoever you are thinking about, whether you're in a relationship with this feminine or not, this is this feminine's overall energy. So who is Leo masculine currently thinking about? Who is Leo masculine thinking about? We have anger. So you're dealing with someone who maybe has some anger issues, or they're currently angry at you. What's going on with this Leo feminine? Why do we have anger? Why anger? Inner light. Okay. So they may need to work on finding their inner light here. Tell us about this feminine energy. Tell us about who Leo masculine is dealing with, please. So we have Leo coming out here as I'm shuffling, but that is also a Leo who is succumbing to their, or an energy of someone who's succumbing to their anger, to their, to temptation, or not controlling tempers. What is going on with this feminine? What is going on with this feminine, please? What is their overall energy? The Knight of Swords. So you may have had some huge argument here with this particular Knight of Swords, some major conflict. Hopefully it wasn't actually physical, but the Knight of Swords is about words. So it's an air sign, so it's communication. Tell us about inner light. All right, so we have the Lovers and the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with another masculine energy, but what we have is a Gemini energy really strong. Could be Libra, Aquarius as well. I feel like maybe after some huge conversation went down, possibly a huge fight, Leo, this person may have gotten some type of clarity from from some huge argument that you guys had. Also, this person could be feeling like after this huge fight or whatever, like I don't feel like this person's really talking. There was some type of a breakup. So you guys could be the King of Swords typically does not speak. Can be very well, they do speak, but in a relationship, if you're someone's coming up as the King of Swords, this person is not really they're could be straight up ignoring you, or the message here is possibly a breakup after some type of a huge fight. Maybe they found out that you were cheating and it made them very angry, or they found out something with this light. And the Lovers can speak of making a decision to break up or something like that after they got the clarity that was needed. But this person's coming across very, very cold and angry for some reason. What action are they taking towards? I feel like it's a major argument. You guys are arguing, or you had an argument, or it's coming up. It can result in a breakup here. Knight of Swords. What is their action with the Knight of Swords? Why are they the Knight of Swords? High Priestess could be, we have the High Priestess. They may feel like something is unfair, and it could very well be that there was a third party involved. And I feel like this person, what I'm getting is someone possibly, and it could be their intuition that's telling them, and then maybe they find out by doing some digging or something like that. But I'm kind of getting that there's some kind of a third party here, party situation, Leo masculine, that this person has found out about, and they're really giving you a tongue lashing here, and possibly a breakup, divorce, whatever it is. But they are going to be very cold and distant with this Lovers card, and the High Priestess is silence. So you might be getting the silent treatment as well, or you get the silent treatment after some huge argument. Let's see how the signs are feeling about Leo masculine here. Now, if you didn't like do anything, if you didn't have a third party person involved, then this person is very, very angry and very emotionally unbalanced. They need to work on themselves here. They possibly want to reunite with you. This is basically another story. If it's either you or they found out about a third party, or that if that has nothing to do with it, this person wants to reunite, but they have anger issues. They may be jealous very quickly, and they're emotionally unbalanced. So let's see what's going on with the signs. How do they feel about Leo masculine? How do the signs feel about Leo masculine, please? Starting with Aries, telepathic. And it says, I close my eyes and speak to you in 100 silent ways. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this person feels like you're not the one for them. If you're dealing with a Gemini, love triangle. I've been seeing someone else I'm having trouble choosing. So there's that love triangle that I feel is popping up. Maybe this person's dealing with a third party, but I don't know why they would be so angry about it. Unless you're dealing with someone who's highly narcissistic and totally batshit insane, and they feel they're angry because you found out. So, an extremely selfish person. If you're dealing with a Cancer, we have strategizing, and it says, I'm coming up with a plan and an offer you can't refuse. If you are dealing with a Leo, we have forever changed, and it says, you changed my life without even trying. The old me is dead and gone. If you're dealing with a Virgo, we have commitment, and it says, when I think of my future, I see you. If you are dealing with a Libra, drama, it says, I have too much drama in my life. I'm trying to stay out of it. So they could be avoiding you because of drama. They don't want drama with you. Or, there's just drama in the situation. And we do have strong, like Libra, Gemini energy for the most part so far here. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, we have divine timing. So you could be meeting a new Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you have competition, and it says they get intimidated and nervous knowing you get so much attention. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, we have unintentional. It says, I never meant to hurt you. I'm not who you think I am. So that would kind of fall under the second story about where I feel like someone could be very emotionally unbalanced. They might get angry at the slightest thing. They need to really center themselves, focus on their inner light, because they could go off very easily. Maybe if they just see you looking in the wrong direction or something like that, they just flip out very, very easily. They could say some really effed up stuff. And it's like, I didn't mean to. It was unintentional. I didn't mean to go off like that. They do want a reconciliation, but I don't think they're saying anything. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, hard to read. It says you confuse me, give me mixed signals. So they possibly don't really understand you, possibly spying or trying to find out stuff about you because they feel like you're hard to read. But that could have also contributed to this huge argument that I was talking about earlier because there could have been some type of misunderstanding, miscommunication here. And it could have led to this huge argument. And now there's silence between the two of you. I do feel like there's silence or that's going to happen because with this King of Swords and High Priestess, possibly after a huge argument. This person's angry. They either have a reason to be or they're very emotionally imbalanced. And if you're dealing with the Pisces, we have divorce. I'm ending my long term relationship to be with you. Yeah, so you could be the third party if you're dealing with like a Pisces type energy. If you're in that situation, then possibly you are a third party and this person is divorcing someone else. So, what is the energy between Leo masculine and this person? What is the energy between Leo masculine and this feminine passion? So, lots of passion here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So, it looks like there is passion, but with passion, there also can come some very intense and heated arguments because there is so much passion between the two of you, or someone has that passion for you. Reconciliation. So it looks like there's going to be a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So I feel like this person, there's an opportunity to talk. And with the Three of Cups here, this can speak to reconciliation, rejoining, talking, possibly having some type of talk. I feel like this person chooses you. And even if they, yeah, I feel like this person does choose you. And I was getting ready to say, even if maybe you did something, you did cheat or something like that, or put them in some type of third party situation or something like that, they still want to be with you. They're just angry as hell, because they were cheated on. But it could just be like a major misunderstanding, a bad blow up. Somebody said something unintentionally because, again, this person could have anger issues or they're just emotionally imbalanced. They need to go within, they need to meditate, they need to calm themselves down. They could have strong air in their chart, which could cause them to go off really easily. Like just say things that could be very in a that's you can't take back. Let's see what went down here. What went wrong between Leo masculine and this feminine energy, or whoever this is that you're dealing with? What went wrong between Leo masculine and this person? What went wrong? It was better online than it was in person. Did you guys, maybe you guys haven't quite met yet. You might have even had an argument without even meeting each other. But I also feel like you probably met online and there was a strong connection online. And if you're dealing with someone who's possibly emotionally unbalanced here, they may feel the connection. I don't want to say more than you do, but it's more like you have to really get to know a person outside of just talking online, before you start thinking that you're in a full on relationship with someone. We have needing space. I don't know how to tell you I need some space without hurting your feelings. So somebody may have said, I needed my space here. Someone may have done that, either you or them. And then there was a separation. But I feel like ultimately there's going to be some type of reconciliation that takes place between the two of you. Somebody could have needed their space because someone might have been a little bit clingy if there was an emotionally unbalanced person. So I feel like we have stability, self confidence, good news. So I do feel like there's going to be a reconciliation. Like I was saying, we have reconciliation, but I feel like this good news here does solidify that. So it's like this relationship does come back together at some point, or at least there's some type of conversation. But we have the Three of Cups and reconciliation. So I see a reconciliation for Leo masculine. Messages for Leo masculine, please. Messages for Leo masculine. What do they need to know? Additional messages about this situation. If this person's finding their inner light, they may realize that they have some instability issues and finding that little, if, yeah, yeah, if like finding that inner light, becoming more self confidence, becoming more emotionally stable. So that's a positive thing. It may have taken a breakup or someone saying, look, I can't take your craziness. I need some space. Messages for Leo masculine, please. Okay, we have oh boy, kids. So it says love can get real complicated when children are involved. Give them space and time to sort things out and do things the right way. So there could be children involved. That could be what this third party energy is. It doesn't always have to be like a third lover. It could be just outside situations that affect the relationship. But there could be something here to do with children, is what it looks like as well. Let's get one more card of positive affirmations or advice for Leo feminine, and then we'll do an angel answer card. Definitely feel like major misunderstandings here that lead to like blow ups, that led to some type of blow up. If not a third party situation. Let's see. Message for Leo. Message for Leo, please. So we have self-compassion. Today I treat myself with loving kindness. So having compassion for oneself as well as others. But sometimes we also need to have compassion for ourselves so that we're not so down and hard on ourselves. Go ahead and think of a question, Leo. We'll pull an answer card for Leo. What is the answer to Leo masculine's question? What is the answer to Leo masculine's question, please? We have the situation will improve. All right, so that is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. You all stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.